Yeah, we don't want to keep going back and forth. Do it.
That's very cultish.
I must admit, I'm
One of
interested
us.
as well.
Drink the punch. Drink the punch.
A summoning pact.
It's easy for you to say.
Got a little bit of that
I
brush
might
on.
fail, you know.
Always has. Ash, big and full.
You'll do fine. I mean, I don't
full
really
and
know how it
flat.
works, but
Not flat. You didn't see him from the side.
Boy's
Right?
right.
I mean, texture-wise.
You can't, Sheena. You don't even know anything about it.
You don't know how to summon
Fine,
things.
I'll
You just
do
don't know what it takes.
Don't blame me if something goes wrong and you get hurt.
Undine, please give me your okay, jeez Christ. Alright, go away. Yeah. He's like, well, that seemed pretty easy. He's like, I'm an anxious mess because of these fucking summoned spirits.
Goodbye, moon.
It's the space part. And then you just hear Genus in the back. Ew!
I am one who is
I am bound to Mythos. Oh, you
What is
already
your
have a
name?
job.
You hear Genus in the background. Another woman. What'd you say, Genus?
Hey.
Another one. I said
Another one. Yes. Here's significant plot, baby. Read these. All right.
Okay.
She has a pact with Mythos, who is the person who is the hero of the Karlan War, which is like pretty much like the beginning of it all.
Right.
It's
Not
some
only
big shit.
was Mythos a swordsman, he had the ability to summon as well?
Mythos is a common boy's name.
Oh, well.
It's not necessarily Mythos the hero.
Well, who else would be? Mythos from down the street?
I am Sheena. I seek a pact with Undine.
As things stand now, I cannot.
Why?
I am already bound by a pact. I cannot form two pacts at the same time.
You heard him, folks. Let's go kill this
You mean your
Mythos from
pact
down
with
the
that
street.
Mythos guy? What am I supposed to do now? They never said anything about this at the Research Institute.
What
should we
research
do, Lloyd?
institute? Nothing! There was no research institute.
huh. Well, can't you just get her to cancel the old pact?
Yeah, can't you just get her to renege on that contract?
How? We don't even have any idea where this Mythos person is.
She said, I can cancel it.
Requires a vow.
You want me to? She asked, do you want me to do it? Yeah. Okay. She teleports and kills the guy.
Yeah. We are good. As she's wiping blood off her hands. You seem awful lot like that Killia chick who killed his dad. As long
That
as
is correct.
I know about that. The summoned spirit approves the Pact Maker's vow and agrees to the pact.
Exactly. Therefore, all you need to do is follow Lloyd's advice and request the annulment of the previous pact for a new one. It's possible the previous pact maker has broken his vow.
Ah,
or
yes.
he may have already passed away.
Is your pack master a bitch?
Is it really that simple?
I suppose you could call it simple. But if the previous pact maker is still alive and hasn't broken his vow, then there's nothing you can do.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
And the whole quest will come to a screeching halt.
He does that. He pulls out him. There's
I am Sheena.
nothing we can do. Why
I
are you messing
asked
with your
about
knife?
a
Oh,
nulls
nothing.
that
Nothing.
pact with Mythos.
Just staring at his sword. Nothing. There's nothing we can do. Cuts her fucking head off. There can only be one! Oh.
And establish a new pact with me.
Before I can allow the formation of a new pact, I must
must
test
test
your
your
worthiness as a
worth.
pact. Draw your weapons.
I'm gonna test your worth before I even
We
tell
have
you
to
if
fight?
the other guy's upheld his vow or not.
Let it begin.
Let it begin! Oh, sweet. Now I get to do the... Oh, back to the normal party. And, I know exactly what I have leveled. Let's do it, bitch!
I shall judge your worth.
Oh, throw them hands.
Wizard Betty!
Ready?
Got that much health. Go. Jump. Hit her from behind. Don't hit her with water, you genius, you dumbass. He's obviously weak to nothing.
Ready?
Guarding. Can't guard that. Unless you use your guardian shield or whatever.
Are you okay?
Oh, okay. Fuck, I casted that too soon. I casted that way too fucking soon.
Ready?
Run, 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 run. Get at me, bitch. He's over limit.
Be careful. Spread! Cornfield! Are you okay?
Get her halfway. Ready? God, we need more help.
Ready?
Cast and stretch.
Ready? Does that make
Fuck, I forgot to block that. I even said it.
Be careful.
Over limit 2, bitch. We're in time.
Christian man.
Okay? First aid.
You're in.
Ready?
I guess she's gonna cast that on you.
Guardian!
Yep, good on you.
Are you all ready? Fireball! Fireball!
We could have had it all.
Are you okay?
Ready?
Spread!
Good shot.
Ready?
It's gonna be on us.
First aid!
Venus is over limit.
Bother me!
Be careful.
Oh, fuck, right as I go.
Spread!
Be careful.
You also have heal on you.
Be careful. I wasn't strong enough.
Spread! Are you okay?
This?
Be careful.
Ready?
Spread!
I'm just gonna throw the double down on you so you can get your. You're not gonna be able to guard. You don't have enough mana.
Be careful. Are you okay? First aid!
Dropping a lot of items.
Ready?
Spread!
Guardian!
There you
Hey,
go.
be careful.
You get your,
Does that make sense?
pretty much between every combo. I'm gonna guard
I am
yeah, buddy.
impressed.
Looking like a big shot.
Took a lot of hits. Took more hits than I wanted.
Yeah. Had to put in work on that lady. I'm
Now
glad when
swear
you beating
your
up a
vow.
deity. What's she a god?
Upon what vow
Summon
you
spirit of
will
water.
act.
Whatever.
What vow?
Right now, at this
Dead
very
now,
moment,
whatever it is.
there are people who are suffering. I vow to save those people.
Understood. I pledge my power to
Why
you.
don't she just drop that whole thing? Like, I'm bound to Mythos. Why don't you cancel that and do it with me? All right, I'll fight you first for it. Fights him. All right, cool. We're bros already. He's like, what about Mythos? Like, what about Mythos?
That dude was a lot of them.
He's like, I'm gonna save the world. Everything looks like shit, so fuck him.
I make a pact to anybody who's able to punch me in the face hard enough.
Punches her in the face, she doesn't move. Weak.
You did it! Yeah, Sheena, you're amazing!
Bitch, I know it.
Stop it. No,
He
really.
leans
you
over.
rule.
He leans over
Oh,
to
man, I
Lloyd.
can't wait until I
But
get to
she's
see you
still
summon your
dirty
beauty.
though.
She's still dirty. Dirty
surprising
girl.
breadth of
Dirty,
knowledge,
dirty,
Crosshair.
dirty.
I once had an acquaintance who was somewhat knowledgeable about summoned spirits.
I see.
I used to know a guy. Aquamarine. Seal of water. Summon of water. Time to tech up, baby. Adds water attribute to anyone's attack. Boo.
For some reason, I thought that said summon cocaine.
Ah, yes. The grandest. Oh, we're gonna need to get into this fight pretty heavy. Oh, cocaine! Defense accents and C, whatever. Increases defense. Cover 1% of your HP at a fixed rate during battle. You stun. Would you like more guard? Or are you comfortable with your outload?
More guard, more guard. Guard.
I mean, you gotta get rid of one of these. Something that recovers you constantly or reduces the duration of stuns.
Duration of stun.
Get rid of that one.
Then I get stunned every battle.
Alright. My defense means nothing! I am the summoner, Sheena.
Huh.
I'm not cool. I just summon things. You get to say thou and thy. You don't understand, Lloyd. I made a promise, and promises are the ultimate contract.
Genius in the background, man.
You know, he promised he'd never leave my side a day in his life. Every time I went home and went to bed and he went back to his house in the forest, I cried. Because he lied to me. Every time. I wish I was a summoner.
I hated being a summoner.
Hated? But you're one now, dummy. Idiot. Stupid. Get out of here, you fish.
Terrible shark.
I'll be in Pokemon. Before the I think Sharpedo. Yeah, they'll sell me off for Sharpedo.
Not much of a specimen. Are you okay?
Wow, we were very low. Get the fuck out of here.
Ready? Let's go, Corinne.
Are you okay?
Bitch.
First aid.
That did not hit my target.
And don't come back.
From hell. Genius's Eruption makes me think of Suikoden. You ever play that?
I wanted to, though.
You should. You should 100% play Suikoden. That no sad that it's a bad game. No new iteration. Fucking, it all revolves around, it's like all-powerful glyph. So in their world, like, it's kind of like a materia thing. You get a glyph put into your body, and it all has different abilities. You can go to the store and buy some, and then there's the legendary ones that only, like, one person can have.
I'm still poisoned. Evidence by the green.
Yes. I'm telling you a story, you're like, poison. Poison. This is how I die. Getting told a story about glyphs. But the entire story in like every game, even though every game has different characters and stuff, it all revolves around this one glyph that gets passed on through the games. And oh, she went down quick. And and Eruption makes me think of that glyph because the first game is like you're friends with a kid named Ted. And like you guys go out on an adventure somewhere and end up coming across a ant queen. And she just keeps summoning ants, and you can barely hurt her, so everyone retreats, and they're like, we're never gonna make it out of this dungeon, there's too many ants. And he's like, don't worry guys, I got this. And the little kid pulls his hand up in the air and summons that glyph. Ah! And a giant like dark orb covers the battlefield and sucks the ant queen into the earth.
Dang.
And he's like, I did it. And they're like, what the fuck was that? But unfortunately there was a narc in their group who's like,
I would assume she's lost her voice.
I must tell the master. And that's how the whole story begins. And that's where they just start dropping the stupidest shit on you. It's like your childhood friend Ted, who's lived with you in the orphanage. He's sitting there he's like he was invited to the castle, betrayed because of his ruin, and now he's sitting in bed. You have to understand.
Everyone,
I'm 300 years old. Like, what the fuck? I've had this root for a very long time.
I want to explain to everyone why I was trying to assassinate the Chosen.
Rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Oh.
You mean
All
assassinate
right,
the
we're
children? Why don't you just say, oh, just be real
Tell
here,
us
lady.
about
You're
your
trying to assassinate
homeland.
the children, okay?
A
You were
land
trying to
that
kill
doesn't
kids.
exist in this world.
She knows more than we know. Tell us about your homeland, a land that doesn't exist here.
You knew?
You knew this whole time.
No. But you said it yourself that Silverant will be saved.
Oh.
Ooh.
That must mean you aren't from Silverant.
Yeah. You know, it's really a shame that your intellect's being wasted here. You're right. My homeland is not here. Not in
Bookless
Silverant.
intellect.
Bookless intellect.
But she didn't go
What
to
does
school.
that mean?
My world is called Tetheala.
Tetheala?
You mean the
You
moon?
mean the moon?
Name of their moon?
Of course not. My world isn't on the moon.
Of course it isn't, silly.
You dumbass.
Why would anybody live on the moon? When she turns around, they know.
They know. They know. Blow it up. Do it now.
Is entwined with Silverlight. The shadow is to light.
Oh.
That's Tetheala, my world.
Two entwined worlds?
The two worlds lie directly
Legs, though.
adjacent to each other. They just can't see one another.
They're right next to
Our
each other.
scholars say they exist on shifted dimensions.
Dun dun.
Anyway, the two worlds can't see or touch each other, but they do in fact exist next to and affect each other.
What do you mean, affect each other?
They vie for the supply of mana. When one world weakens, the mana from that world flows to the other. As a result, one world is always
fell asleep while
flourishing,
she
and
was
the other waning.
This is
Sort of like
boring. Where's the action? When do I get to plow? When does this become a rated R action flick?
Wait, so right now Silverond is...
Yeah. Silverond's mana is flowing to Tetheala. Therefore, Silverond is in decline. Without mana, crops won't grow and magic becomes unusable. If there's no mana, the summoned spirits that protect the world alongside the goddess Martel can't survive in Silverond either. As a result, the world slips even further down the path of destruction.
Then the Chosen's world regeneration is actually the process of reversing the mana flow?
Exactly. When the Chosen breaks the seal, the mana flow reverses and the summoned spirit that governs the seal awakens. I was sent to prevent the world regeneration from happening. I broke through the supposedly impassable dimensional fissure for the sake of protecting Tetheala.
In other words, to assure the decline and destruction of Silverond?
Uh-oh.
You can say that, but your journey of regeneration is also an attempt to destroy Tetheala. We're both doing the same
We
thing.
could just keep the charade going. But
It's
fuck
hard
it.
for me to believe all of this.
I'm the proof. I possess
proof,
summoning
baby.
arts that are
She takes her shirt off, everyone gets stunned eyes, it goes back to her, and she's just showing her back, and it's got the Wu-Tang symbol. I'm the proof, baby. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money.
Dollar
Please don't look
bill,
at me
yo. What does that have to do with
I know
Tatiana?
that wasn't your intention.
I guarantee you, I will get us a picture of the Wu-Tang with
I know I
Sheena in there. I will do everything I can.
I came here to protect Tetheala, but this world is impoverished and everyone is suffering. But if I allow the world regeneration to occur, then
Then there's
Tetheala will
noise.
become just like this.
Doesn't give two shits about what's happening around him.
But right now you're helping us, right?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I can just abandon Tetheala. I don't know
Then
what
Kratos
to do.
stands up. So what you're saying is, you're still a murderer, and you still might betray us. Pulls out his sword. That is something we can do something about.
Isn't there any other way? A way for Silverant, Tetheala, and Colette to all be happy?
I wanna know
so this
too.
plan, so this,
Have you
so
considered
where we're
that
at right now
perhaps
is
nothing
dying.
that
He's like,
convenient
well,
exists
my
in
journey
the
is
real
ending. He
world?
starts killing the kids and the teacher.
But Kratos,
Yeah.
like, I'm done with this.
First thing
This
we
is
can
boring
do
now.
is to save Silverond from its current crisis.
What if we don't regenerate the world and just defeat the Desians?
You idiot.
Although we succeeded in destroying a ranch, we cannot possibly eliminate all the desires.
They'll just build more ranches.
And the mana will eventually be exhausted.
Is mana really that important?
I
Yeah.
suppose
You
only
should
magic
say
users
crops
and
are dying
scholars
without
worry
it,
about
you
it.
idiot.
Wait, my corn requires
But
magic?
mana is even more important to life than water.
Oh, that
Without
sucks.
it, the land will die. Mana is the source material which composes everything. At least that's what I've been taught.
And I've been stealing it from the plant life around us to summon fire.
Unfortunately, the
You just
giant
see him
tree
just-
of
The flower
doesn't
dies.
exist in the real world.
Tasty mana. The giant tree of ever-flowing mana doesn't
We live
exist.
by chipping away
That
at the limited
sucks.
amount of available mana. Why do you think the ancient Magi technology was lost?
We'll just keep doing this until it's all
Because
over.
mana disappeared from the world.
Correct. Magi technology consumes large amounts of mana.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me a piece of that kid.
I know it had absolutely nothing to do with anything. But free advertisements, free advertisements.
If things continue the way they are now,
You know what you need to do?
Silverant
You just sing
will
that song
eventually
again
lose
and then just
its
be like,
mana,
brought to you by
just as
Pepsi.
it lost its original technology and be
Hey,
destroyed.
Cat, if you need a new sponsor, holla at your boy.
I'll let you. Yeah, that's right. You can get so much. You'll get so much publicity on
Oh,
this
yeah.
channel.
Yep, tons of it.
All 3 of the 4 people that watch this series.
I have it in with black people, just to let you.
He's got it in. He'll spread the word. Would you do that if someone paid you to be a sponsor like Coca-Cola or something? You go into a store, you like go to a party or something, like, hey man, can you hand me a beer? Like, oh sure, hand me a bear. Oh man, you know what feel really great with this? Coke. You just sell it, and you just work. And they have one guy following you around all day, just doing check mark. Like, all right, he's doing good, he's doing good.
Hey, got anything to drink? Man, I just went to the store and
Colette.
they had what I want.
R.
So I went to another store.
M. I.
They had this brand new Coke that I was looking for.
You're trying to spell something, right?
You want some of this delicious frosty Coke?
I'll
Look at
try
him.
asking Remiel if there's a
The one thing we may
way
have missed when
to
Colette collapsed,
save
she can't
the
talk
2
now.
Oh,
worlds.
Thank God.
yeah.
If it doesn't work out,
Gina says, I don't
may
work
have to
with
kill you
mutes.
after all.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what we need in someone coming with us. Wait, what was that? What did you just
He
say?
said, Gina says, I don't work with mutes, and just pushes her into the fire.
Oh, you fucking freaks! Look at her.
Sheena,
If
When
Remiel says that it doesn't work, I might have to kill you.
Comes.
And they call us talking that
I
mad shit. I'll just kill you then.
Maybe.
I love Silverant, and I will destroy you. I don't care for Tatayala.
I understand. You intend to become an angel no matter what, don't you?
I don't need to write this out. Flip her off. Alright. Now we have, well, we can't go too far. Now we have Undine. We need to go get that, that thing. Yes. Wait, what? Even if you could go into the hot spring, there's nobody that would go in there with all these people staring at them. Are we not allowed to finish this quest with everyone watching? Are we embarrassed?
What did they call we do? Well, we didn't go. You can just see we do. Let's do. We just walked across them.
Right. Here we go. All I have to do is stop it with magic. While it's stopped, I'll go get there. Yeah, go get it. I don't know how it got there. You got about 30 seconds before my ice melts, so good luck.
You can do it, kid.
Even my healing arts have my limit. She stares at her stick and there's harrowing music. She puts it away. Yeah, it's not as good as it used to. She hides it in a fucking trunk. Can't look at it. Oh. Why do we need Undine for this? Damn. You mess up 3 times, the ice will melt. Okay. Alright, let's do it. All I have to do is not mess up. Here we go. Up. Left. Left. God, his box is all the way over there. Left. Up.
That boy got up.
NBA time. Hearts! You're so cool, Lloyd! I thought you couldn't talk. Yeah, let's go back to that old filthy man and get that book. Why do we need this book again? Didn't we find all the seals? Isn't the Tower of Salvation open? Oh, you idiot! I don't know why we still need that book, but shut up! Oh, do you need any items just in case you're already on this island?
He just comes up to Lloyd. He just rubs his face, use the back of his hand, and then rubs his face. Lloyd, you're so pretty.
Why is everyone treating me like this? Lloyd's got the. It's funny because after all this talk we've been doing, Lloyd has not been painted in a weird light other than him just being called stupid all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a fairly normal guy surrounded by borderline psychopaths. Oh, Lloyd, that's killing me. Just rubbing his face. Oh, man. You smell good today, Lloyd. So he rubs his face. He's like, Genus, you're being very forward today. He's like, forward about what, Lloyd? What? God damn it. You can give us some free skitter bop in there. And give us a Hayward original. Gonna start your rap game now.
Oh no, I ain't starting that.
Might as well.
Tried to get me to rap when I was younger. I was like, hey, man, I'm gonna just cut that out.
Oh man. What's wrong, Lloyd? This world regeneration thing's probably not a good idea. Why? Because the Chosen can't talk anymore? I thought you'd be happy. You don't care about anything, Kratos! Nothing! Except your stupid suit! Your spandex suit, it's so clean! Genus is like, it is. Very clean. If they're both angels, why are they so different? Why's Colette getting fucking jacked? And this other guy can talk. She's just not a finished angel yet. See, she can talk, but only angels can hear her now. And she can feel stuff, but only angel food. Like angel food, angel cake. There we go. Would you rather she stop and kill everybody and remain a mute for the rest of her life that can't feel? I guess we'll just have to finish killing her. Slowly. There's gotta be something we could do.
You see Genus in the back. Somebody said killer. He got a knife in his hand.
I think we should get out of the way. Alright, you old perv. Here's your fucking statue. This is a statue. I could make some good money.
He turns into Buggity Clown from One Piece.
Yeah. You notice that in this entire conversation his hand's been missing and it's floating in the background with a knife. You fool! Stabs you. Oh, Buggy. How do we know? You may now look at the book as much as you like. Let's start reading right now. It's just his porno collection. Oh, that's odd. They call it a book, but it's an orb with a bunch of shit floating around it. That's odd. Written in a very old style. Yeah, it's like the Bible. It's super old. Well, there's a lot to read here. I'll just read a part aloud, the parts that matter.
Yes, yes, we all can read, right?
Yeah, that's not a problem. We already finished releasing the seals. Raging flame, an ancient city of sand, overlooked city, lightning in the darkness, pure flowing water, floating isolated island, a giant pillar, sublime wind, ancient city, the world's giant seals, like blah blah blah, impersonating holy force, gazing up the summit, other gods, to praise the pillar of the world, ancient gods. That's all I got.
That's the best I can do.
That's all I got. What does that even mean? You weren't studying! All those books we don't own. Yeah, these are just locations, but it sounds like we've already been to all these. Yeah, so we should go to the tower. So this whole thing was 100% pointless. That's right, Lloyd! 100%! It's a guy! Thanks, Grandpa. Yeah, thanks for the free money and you getting absolutely nothing out of this deal. Even though, on the island, Rain made it seem like a huge deal. Alright, so... Oh, that's right, we can go help the unicorn, and we can go save that guy's life.
I was supposed to ask about the unicorn.
You were you? Good journey to you. Nothing out of place here. You got to pass.
I like to think that everybody just makes comments on how dirty she lives.
Yes, you may come to... Dear God, do you not care for yourself? You know, it's funny, he's like, wow, Sheena, you're really dirty. I come from an advanced place called Tetheala. You fools wouldn't understand. You get there, everyone lives in squalor, but they're happy about it. See, aren't we all rich and healthy? Why is there so much squalor here? There's no squalor here, you... What? Look it! That man's eating a nice giant loaf of bread. It's a fucking live rat. You don't understand how bread works in Tetheala, fool.
You come to find out the air is replaced with opium.
They're what?
The air is replaced with
opium. Oh,
opium.
God. A constant intake of opium. It can only be approached by a pure maiden. Well, Lloyd, Genus, and I are out. And Genus walks up to him and just puts a thin layer of lipstick on. Speak for yourself, bitch. Oh, fuck.
I love that.
Well, then it's just rain and I'll pass.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I watched a grown man die and I gotta get rid of the staff. I can't fucking do it. We can't send Colette all by herself like this. Looks like you're the only pure of heart here, you assassin. Why am I not qualified? Am I not good enough? Shut up! I'm hot. That means I'm a holy maid. Fine, we'll send them both. Why can't the professor go? I'm an adult. I've lost my purity. I lost it back in the summer of '86. That was a hot porta potty. Alright, I'll do the summoning now.
Said the porta potty was fun, they said.
Right, they were.
She's sitting there reflecting, smoking a cigarette.
Oh my god. It's 3 porta potties taped together for the room. It's like that reference they make in American Dad. Where it's like, how was your show? It's like, it kind of felt like being taken by 3 guys in a sweaty porta potty at a certain concert. Yeah. She's like, that does sound good. To the lake. Nay. Poor Stan.
Oh yeah.
Oh
my god!
Almighty push! Shinchogakako! Are you Martel? You mean the goddess Martel? No, you're Colette. You're Sheena. I'll talk for us. You hear Colette's voice? Yeah, but no. There's this mana, this sickness. Are you sure you're not Martel? Are you sure you're not the god of this world? I'm pretty sure you're Martel.
He said, "This sickness." He said, "This sickness. Are you down with it?"
You gotta get down with the sickness. You gotta. I exist to save Martel from her sickness. Cure the sickness you have, and please do it. Horn of the Unicorn has power, unlimited. Oh, well, why are you all upset now? You're not here for yourself, but to save someone you made a promise. You're the chosen regeneration. That's awfully sweet of you. Take it. Take my horn. I see a sickness in you, child, and I could save you. I don't want to be saved. There's this guy I barely know that's dying, and I told him I promised I'd save him. That's very noble of you. Nay. Take my horn. Now I'm just a horn. Disappears. Our horns are our lives.
You've murdered me.
Do not be troubled. New life will be born for me in the form of that old man. Yet another will be born somewhere else. When the last eagle flies on the last crumbling mountain. Oh, you know, the last unicorn?
No.
Oh, man. Oh, I only know that one because of my lack of entertainment as a child. You go to your great-grandmother's house, you've got basic cable, or you got 3 VHS tapes that's all you got. I could either watch Timon and Pumbaa, The Last Unicorn, or something else I refuse to watch. But every once in a while, PBS Kids would come on that local channel, and I'd get to watch Cyber Sleuth, and I thought that was pretty neat. But all the other time, it was Bob Ross, and I couldn't give 2 shits about Bob Ross as a kid.
You and me both.
A new unicorn will be born? Yeah, somewhere, I'm sure of it. You go off into a distant field, and it just crawls out of the ground, hits the ground, and stops moving. The universe gave another stillbirth to the lack of mana. Yeah, we can get you back to normal. No, idiot. We promised an old man to save him. Remember? Duh. What if you used it on her? Got to the Tower of Salvation? My child, we've arrived to save the... Picks up a thing of coffee. Here, drink this. Drinks it. And then she just drops it. Oh, fuck, that's hot! He's like, you did it! You betrayed our tenants! You're not supposed to feel a thing! You're cursed! I damn this world!
You heal the old man. Said, thank you. He jumps out of bed. Just hard to check it out.
The consumption. Oh, shit!
Oh.
Oh my god! She stares at the staff and starts screaming at her. She stares at it back. No more! Snaps it in half with her hand. Ah!
The healing was in me the whole time.
There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people died, and it's like, quick, save them. It's like, I can do it now. She starts raising her hands up. The entire city keeps getting resurrected and then dying again because they're like impaled on shit. My mana is dwindling.
I think when she broke her, staff skull would just come out.
Skulls.
The souls of the people she didn't say.
You doomed us. So simply.